Welcome back, everyone, to the Dodgeball World Championships here in Graz, Austria. We're in the Raiffeisen Sports Park. We got another foam match coming up. You are seeing Team Mexico and Team Argentina on the court. This is some mixed dodgeball action, these two teams. Talking things over at the center, we see the paper, rock, scissors out there to decide, I think, who's got the early onus to throw. Balls are set up though, and we're going to get underway shortly. Mexico coming into this match, they finished third in Group A. A record of 3 wins and 2 losses. They were +5 through the round robin, finishing behind the United States and England, ahead of New Zealand, Spain, and Germany. For Argentina's story, they were also 3 wins, 2 losses, and +5, finishing behind Australia and Sweden, ahead of Italy, Ivory Coast, and Colombia. That suggests we might see a pretty even match. Referees making some last-minute communications. Players doing some last-minute chalking up on their hands. Hadar finessing the ball placement here for his side on the rush. See Argentina definitely ready to go. Mexico, okay, they're breaking the huddle now. Argentina's doing a good job keeping limber out there while they wait for this match to start. And now Mexico's ready on the back line. Still got a little bit of a delay, maybe making sure all the spare balls are in position. And interesting, we see a 3-ball spread on the Mexican side of the rush. A more conventional 2-1 on the Argentinian side. Now, I have not watched the Mexican Mexican mixed team here play, so I don't know if they've got something special cooked up for the rushes. But they do just send 2 runners. Okay, just the difference in where they put their hands to pick them up. Off the rush. Argentina with the first throw. Castillo sends the first one in for Mexico. We've still got 6 on 6. Each team playing it cautiously to start. Okay, there's the first hit. Hadar taken out. Mexico back up. They sent 2 this time toward the corner, but coming up aggressively to the line, Rodrigo Ruiz. Oh, wow, another long-range shot. Felesen kind of surprised by the audacity of that throw, but Moran gets over a ball, and okay, Castillo taken out. Fernandez playing some defense. The referee saying Moran is out. Maybe not out, just on the back line here. Okay, so coming back up, Castillo makes a call. It looked like Fernandez takes the first shot. Castillo with the follow, connecting and knocking Felesen off the court. So Argentina down to 4 now. 1 ball in hand each. They send one in on Solano. Anil continues to hold the line, as we've seen her do so well throughout this tournament. Couple of long tries. Argentina liberal with the ball usage here. Anil has the only, she passes it over now. Mexico trying to capitalize, but they don't actually get a connection. Ooh, there's a long range shot. Viñas with a block in the return, taking out Solano. And when they only have one ball, Rodrigo Ruiz is getting it, so I wouldn't be surprised if that makes him a target. He is, but he gets low into the block there. And he takes out Cruz. Castillo's going to be alone out there now, facing down a few and taking out Argentina with the point. So Argentina, I would say, had thrown a little more proactively in that one than Mexico. They've been able to get through on a few more shots, so we'll see if they keep it up. Often you will see one team settle into being a more disciplined team and another kind of embracing the opportunism. There's an attempt at opportunism from Mexico, but just a bit off target. It's Castillo letting it go toward the middle of the Argentinian line, but everyone's all right. Anil comes up into the middle this time. She lets it go, gets a double. Castillo taken out as well. Argentina does lose Yusuf Haidar, but they've definitely come out ahead in this exchange. Morin is gonna have to watch that ball go. Okay, it went a little too far. Didn't cross over the line all the way in time for the Mexican ball retriever to get it. Solano evades that shot. Olivia Viñas, who very recently had a birthday while here in Graz. Ooh, that shot almost getting through. There's a long range try and a return from long range as well. Fernandez does secure that ball before it started to scooch back toward Team Argentina. Ruiz, Viñas. Okay, it's just Ruiz with the throw. Viñas doing a great job of coverage. Fernandez tries his luck along the left. A good shot hitting the ball retriever in the back there. Well, in the front, but he's back of the court. Argentina, not a lot of pump faking here, more watchful play from the other players at the line. But Mexico's been held back nonetheless. They do come forward and take the space at the middle of the court now. Fernandez gets clipped. That long range shot from Ruiz. Going cross court. All the way to the sideline. Moran and Solano. Everybody seems to be okay. Mexico playing this defensively for now. And Moran taking out, great shot. Again, Ruiz managing to get through. Solano's gonna have to do this solo. Good mobility, good blocker. Okay, but a well-placed shot. Ruiz, again, really low, right under the ankles. Argentina secures the second point. Argentina keeping that lineup pretty similar. Makes sense, it's been flowing pretty well. And Team Mexico bringing a couple of new faces out. One of them in the middle, Durantes, And we see a couple shots onto Ruiz. Makes sense, he's been a damage dealer with that throw. Argentina down to 4 now. I didn't see what took out Lola Romano, but she's on the side as well. Mexico attacks. Ooh, nice try by Fernandez, but popped over nicely by Felezen, and that ball coming up toward us. Everything's fine though. Shot from the middle, this time missing, and a follow from Fernandez. It's going to give Argentina the initiative. We'll send in a couple from the middle. Like so far, Argentina's been able to use a variety of different throwers from their side. That last one on the money, but well blocked. Nice shot taking out Castillo. Was it a double? It looks like it was. Solano taken off, and now Mexico going to have to try and get something back, or risk Argentina getting closer to a 3-0 lead. Okay, there's one hit. Argentina coming to the line with 4 balls now. That last shot pops up, out of reach of anybody. Galevis gonna have to take over that left side. They protect the ball as it rolls over. Ooh. Nice attack from Castillo in the middle. Yusuf Haydar able to get away, able to launch back. A lot of balls flying from either side here. Some tries at some 1-for-1s, but again, everybody's coming close, but not quite connecting. Haydar is going to have the extra ball for Argentina to the line. He's one of the throwers. Tries toward that corner. Alejandro Andrade with the shot. Okay, again, everybody's still okay. It's been 3-on-3 for a little bit here. They're not missing by much, and some good blocking as well. Oh, and there's a hit. Castillo coming through. Taking out Elena Neal. Haydar managing to get that ball. He was threatened, but not struck. Mexico trying to push for their first point of this match. Viñas sending that one in. Bit of a no-looker. Light on her feet as she gets away from that ball, and now again Argentina going to try to even the numbers up. Those players exchanging. Good try from Galevis on trying to make sure that the coverage is there for her teammates, but okay, it's a shot right on target. So we do indeed get that 2-on-2. Nice and close, as we appreciate it. Mexico to the line. They sent 2, both of those off target a little bit. And there's a small stoppage for a shoot tie. I think I saw Olivia Viñas putting up her hand to acknowledge, hey, we're not going to go. We see something that probably should be a stoppage in play, and it is just Castillo lacing him up. And time resumes at 9:54 on the clock in the first half. Castillo the target, but all is well on her side. Sandra Castillo making the call along with Bianca Galevis. Preemptive try out of the Team Mexico corner. And are we going to see another one from Haydar? Nope, just pressure. Protecting those 2 balls on their slow roll back to the Argentina side, although Not sure if that last one will quite make it. Castillo moving well out there. Good lateral motion to evade those shots. The extra ball is claimed for Mexico. It's going to be Argentina's throw. And again, those shots missing. Haydar is currently unprotected, but Mexico not able to get pressure on him in time. They're going to swap now, preferring a mix of positions. Ooh, good double attempt. Haydar able to scramble up and get that ball, and now sizing up his opportunities, waiting for Viñas to come up. Gallego crosses. I do like that, making the X as seen from above. Castillo taken out. Haydar knocks her to the sideline, and now it's a 2-on-1. Argentina's going to try. Oh, it's a 1-on-1. Viñas raises her hand to show that she was hit. Long range, well blocked. Galevis comes up, lets it go. It's always a little tough to block when you are holding 3 balls, but Haydar manages, sends it across. Okay, and again, Bianca Galevis making herself a very small target, going to challenge that throwing arm from Haydar, but now she comes up. 3 balls of her own, looks toward the feet. It's on Argentina again. Haydar still holding 3. And that ball. Okay, yeah, I thought it might be a hit. The referees do confirm that that's the case, so good finish. Argentina down to 2 for a little while there. Haydar eventually able to push through and get that point. 3-0 for their side with 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Now off the rush. Okay, both teams give it a bit of a posture, but no one lets it go. That'll mean it's on Argentina to go first. Haydar still out there. Again, Argentina keeping the lineup pretty consistent. Blue and white come to the line and miss. There's a good shot, taking out Ruiz. So Andrade, ooh, and they come close on Viñas too. That was Castillo's ball. Argentina responds. They do miss, however. And in the process, they lose Balesin. And Neal takes over that corner, and we get a catch. That's going to send her to the side. Ooh, and Haydar under siege as a 3rd ball finds him. And I believe that was Contreras lost as well. So great flurry from Mexico, finally getting some of that push they've been looking for. Olivia Viñas out there alone. We've seen her do it all, so certainly this point is not over. But Mexico really wants that first one on the board here in the first half. Okay, great defense again coming out from Viñas. Sends in a safe throw. Andrade willing to fish for the catch a little bit there. It is risky, but he's got 5 teammates waiting in the wings if he drops it. Yeah, that one coming close to the feet. Mexico willing to attack, but again, good defense. Solano now going to take over that middle spot. Trying to draw something out. Still on Viñas, using up as much time as she reasonably can here. Sends one in on Fernandez. Mexico comes to the line. They get some fakes, trying to draw something out of her, but again, great defense. Olivia Viñas able to read each ball coming in and react accordingly. Mexico having got 3 in hand again. They come up. Ooh, they come close again, but Viñas doing a great job staying low under those shots. She resets. She's still going to throw from the middle of her side. Gets one through. So she's been able to get those balls on target still from all the way back there. And ooh, those balls come close. They cross up on her, but they meet in front. She's still okay. And Viñas holding up extremely well right now. Mexico gets another 2 shots in, but they've not been able to find her yet. Another long one in, this time toward Castillo. And Viñas still unfazed by what's going on in front of her. To center this time, she comes all the way up. Still willing to attack. Castillo sends it to Galevis. Okay, another try. Viñas. Great arm stamina here to keep getting those balls on the mark. Okay, she takes out Kurt Castillo. So I probably should distinguish from Sandra Castillo as well over there. Mexico's got to actually try and finish this, but again, keeping those blockers out in front. Olivia Viñas has been an absolute survivor out there. Mexico trying the rush down. Ooh, they still can't quite get it on target. They're not too far off, but timeout called for by the Argentinian side. I wonder if she needs a bit of a break. She has eaten up something like 3 minutes now. Again, it's not like Mexico has been off by much, but they haven't been able to actually get through. Viñas moving around on defense. She's great at being a small target, keeping those blockers in front of her. So I like the adaptation Mexico has made over the last couple of exchanges. They do try to rush her down. When she is sending over a ball, that'll make sure that Mexico still has one once they're done, but they're trying to catch her on the back pedal. They might need to do that. They might need to try and draw her out a little bit more into a vulnerable position, maybe even get more aggressive on the rush. Try sending 2 at her from the corners. As she throws, force her to pick one and force her to, best case, take out one person and avoid the other. But she is a smart player, so I don't think she's going to give it to them easily. Player stepping off the back line. It is on Argentina to throw. She's got the 4th ball. That's a midcourt. It sails a bit. Mexico attacks. I suspect from the discussion that this is a conversation about whether that was a legitimate throw. So one of the things that the referees have discretion over is if they think that a player is stalling or not directing their throws on target. I think I saw Viñas saying, like, I am sweating a lot. The ball slipped. Something like that based on the gestures. And of course, it's always hard to read intent. I will say that Viñas has been able to get quite a few throws on target here, so she's been able to get some eliminations while facing down 6 from the Mexico side. The referees may just be talking about, I mean, it might be something else too, right? I don't know. Because if it was just a warning about whether it was a valid throw, I feel like it would be a quicker conversation, but get someone down there with a notepad. Let's find out. Okay, Okay, and the end result of that, I think it might have been the invalid throw rule, because if the referees had issued a warning before, it's at their discretion to then issue an out. And I do see a point on the board for Mexico now. So that is my belief at the moment about what that conversation was and why that point has ended. But again, unconfirmed. One minute and 44 seconds still on the clock for the first half. And I would assume players from both sides going to be extra cognizant of their grip for the next little bit. Castillo taken out off the opening there, salvo, and Haydar also lost. We see, a bit of a flurry here. We're not even at the final 10 seconds. Ruiz taken out. Referees, okay, calling for another conclave here in the middle. Also not sure what that one was about, but there was quite a bit of action back and forth, so maybe just talking about making sure they get something correct, getting random things off the court. It's Mexico to the line now on the offensive. They look toward that right side. Contreras back out on the court. Romano in the middle as well. Anil and Falason out. They managed to take out Castillo. Falason taken out as well. We have 60 seconds to go in this first half. Long shot toward Fernandez. He's able to shrug under that. Okay, Anil almost dodging into that, but stays alive with her two teammates. Mexico still got 4 out there. Argentina going to try to take that number down. They look toward Fernandez. He comes up. Ooh, an extra shot. It's a 1. No, it's not a 1-for-1. Just Anil taken out here. The aggressive play from Fernandez, and here perhaps some of that challenging of the Argentinian attack that's coming out well. That last shot getting through low on the body, taking Lola Romano down. Mexico. They have shown some good fight here, and now with the current interpretation of the end of half rules, that point ended with about, I think it was 17 seconds on the clock, so they do take off 30 seconds of runoff time, and that would leave us with less than 0, so they will not be playing out a no blocking. Instead, 5 minutes of halftime begins. And the teams exchange pleasantries in the middle and swap sides. Team Mexico already huddling up. The referees talking a bit with Anil and the Argentinian coach. Just making sure everybody's on the same page here. The two coaches from Argentina out there talking. I believe that's Ontiveros and Paez. Now the players chalking up. You see Vinas definitely doing that, trying to make sure. You don't want the grip to slip, both because you want those shots to count, and if there has been a warning issued for invalid throws, then you don't want to run afoul of that again. It is a rule I feel like I don't see enforced super often. I think it is hard to make that discretionary call if you're refereeing. Certainly when I've been refereeing, that is true. But I appreciate that it's in their toolkit. Certainly players who feel that they are extremely strong blocking or looking for catches, they don't want to get themselves out by putting a too easy ball on target that can be caught or open themselves up unnecessarily to a rush down or a counter shot of some kind. But we've got to find that balance to make sure that gameplay keeps moving and the integrity of the sport is preserved. So it is in the referee's toolkit to make those calls. And certainly what I find in these matches as the game wears on, it sometimes means you do have to make sure your grip on the ball is really secure. Maybe squeeze it a little bit more than you would under circumstances pre-warning, or when things are as slippery as they are here. Again, maybe squeezing a bit more can help keep that grip. You see players reapplying the chalk in between. There are obviously plenty of things you can do that are under your control to help make sure. About halfway through halftime. And Mexico's been pretty much huddled up the whole time. And as usual, I was curious if these teams will try and adapt in some way. I do think Mexico has been showing a bit more aggression and challenging Argentina's setups a bit more effectively over the last 2 points, leading to them getting a couple of points. Moving apart now a little bit. It has been a close match, and of course, as we've mentioned on the broadcast elsewhere, we are in the knockout phase. So whoever loses this one, their tournament run will be over, and the winner will advance with matchups to be determined based on what else is happening out there. And if you want to see more about the tournament, you can always head to dodgeball.at, the website there, live with a whole bunch of information, links to the streams, results, schedule, tickets to the final still available. These finals will be happening on the 17th, only 2 days away now. That will be here at the Sport Park. Team Mexico spreading out now. They're starting 6 for the half on the back line. Argentina as well, ready to go, and the referees set it up. Mexico, okay, a little pump fake and an attack toward Hader. Will now join the attack. Argentina coming on up. They get a hit. Starting off the way they want to is Argentina. Good return shot though. Ruiz has been a target early on in these points, and Mexico's been able to get him multiple times. Sandra Castillo with the call. Hader takes the initiative himself. Mexico out of the huddle. They make some pump fakes and send one in toward Hader, but that one skipping short of the target. A couple of long-range tries toward the corner. Oh, Hader had that one in the midsection, tries to attack, misses. Viñas eludes a couple of balls. And there's another one. It's going to roll over to the sideline. Let's see if it can get back into play before damage is done. Looks like yes. And he'll able to get that in from the side. Argentina back to the line. They strike into the middle. Castilla taken out. Return. Taking out Romano. A lot of back and forth, 1-for-1s. I think Falesen is okay, but because of all that scrambling now, it's not a full mop, it is just a demop head. Argentinian coach helpfully saying, yep, this is where to do that. It's like some of my jobs early as a teenager. You got a manager pointing out exactly what needs to be done. All right, lots of high effort cleaning right now from Lionel Bianchini. We appreciate the effort. Coach pointing out another spot that needs a bit more. You missed a spot. All right, Bianchini's work complete. He heads off the court. Well done to him. And now Mexico heads up to the middle of the court. Anil comes up aggressively as she does. That ball comes in low. Viñas got it close. Okay, and the back ref saying there was an out. I'm not sure if that's a line or if that was because the ball, if it does hit the player as it hits the ground, that is still an out. So maybe, being able to hear that would give you a clear indication of what happened. Oh, and the referee's now calling out Samuel Falesan, I think so. And the referee is indicating everybody to get back on the back line. 2 minutes and change have elapsed on the clock in the second half. Good block, Viñas again. Good survival as that counter from Solano came in, and Viñas dodging so hard she's losing shoes out there. All right, equipment reestablished. Anil and Viñas back up to the line. Play resumes. Solano's looking aggressive, but no, she is the target here for Viñas. Looks like she's the one making the call again to the line. They look toward the right, it's Anil this time. Trying that timed throw helps make the throwers uncomfortable when they know that a shot's going to be coming in right as they let it go. Ooh, there's a big hit. Cruz taken out. Daniela Cruz Lanos is off, so Lanos going to have to do it herself, or else Argentina going to get back to that 2-point edge that they had earlier. Anil and Viñas working together. They get a ball through. And this dynamic duo has done a lot of work for Argentina in this tournament. They get that 4th point on the board. 2-point lead, much more comfortable than one. 16.5 minutes to go in the match. Far from over though. Team Mexico, I'm sure, going to come back with a lot of intensity and a little bit of chop. Rush plays both conservative again. Shot from Contreras missing. Ooh, there's one that kind of catches Castillo off guard. And Kurt Castillo has been targeted early and often by Argentina. Okay, there's a return shot. Ruiz again taken out, but Cruz lost for the Mexican side. Good little flurries from both teams looking for those openings, and there's just a great straight shot. Falesan again coming through with that ball onto Fernandez. Oh, but this time he's taken out. Great preemptive shot. There's a time and a place for those, and it was right then. Three on 4. Mexico has the 4 balls at the moment. Solano lets it go, a follow-on shot toward Hader, missing. Hader comes up, buys a bit of space for Anil and Viñas. Hader shot is blocked. Again, these 1-for-1s coming through. Mexico realigning where those balls are. Haydar, the target again. Solano coming close with that one. Ball blocked low to the ground. The 1-for-one's happening again. Castillo the target, nope. She comes back up, she's going aggressive. Pops up to the line, but Anil's able to back all the way off. Mexico's going to attack from the left side, looking at Contreras. But she absorbs the pressure, and now attack toward the right side. Viñas, a new target. And that ball gets over to the Mexican side. Finally, Contreras taken out, and return from Viñas does not work. Having said that, though, Castillo is out. That was off a catch, so Argentina's got 4. Ruiz with a block, tries to get through again, but a block right up at the line. Good coverage from Solano. Argentina 4 strong now, although only 3 right up at the line. Anil just covering that ball. Is going to be risky to go for, but oh, there's a clip. Alejandro Andrade heads off. Solano's going to have to do it all. She is the chosen one now. 13 minutes to go. Hanging out in the back corner. She's shown some willingness to do those preemptive shots. She's also been a great blocker so far. Ruiz called out on a forearm hit. Okay, wow, that third ball, I think the one finally getting through, so good defensive movement from Solano. Did what she had to do, big movements, kept the blockers out front, but one of those balls got through. And Argentina gets through to a 3-point edge, as it was before. 5-2. And of course, still a fair bit of time for Mexico to bring it back. They've got a little over 12 minutes. That is a very doable pace if they can keep playing at their best. And we've seen some great work out of them, and off the rush. Contreras doesn't take it, neither does Samuel Falesen. But it will be on Argentina to throw, so we'll see if one of them takes it this time. Nope, it's Haydar. He hooks it in, there's a try. Andrade just missing 2 different players. Anil looking very casual with that throw. Mexico's attack comes up, and it's into the middle. Haydar again, a target, but gets out of the oncoming path of the ball here. And he puts some pressure on. Moran tries to draw one out. Ruiz attacks. He threw after he was hit, and that's okay. If that ball hasn't gone dead, you are still a live player, even if you know you won't be shortly. That is a legitimate play from him. Haydar doing a great job getting low, getting away from those shots. Mexico still got 6 out there. We'll see if they still do after this. Okay, Viñas taken out on the hard throw. Jensen Fernandez. Oh, and a long-range try from Moran. Fernandez drying the ball off with a towel in his shorts, the way a lot of players have adjusted. Trying to make sure they have extra tools available to keep those balls dry enough to grip and send to the other side exactly where you want to put them. Of course, the trade-off there is if you get hit in the towel, that's still an out. Ooh, that one maybe wasn't dried off enough as it sails away. And I think we are getting a cleanup pause here. Referee resetting the ball to its original spot. And again, the mop head is enough to do the job here. Timer paused at 10:20. There's a spot down there, I think, where Haydar had slid away from an incoming Mexican shot. the teams pick back up. Moran was a bit late getting back onto the court, but seems to be okay. And the first shot after the pause, connecting. Mexico, no, we got another whistle. So everybody's got to slide back to that back line. Shot into the middle, missing. Team Argentina stepping up, looking to put away the Mexican team. That'll help. They send Solano off to the side. They're going to try again, looking for a hit off a solo throw, but no luck this time. Mexico to the line. They're going to take a moment, figure it out. Okay, there's a hit mid-air. They track down Yusuf Haidar. He has been one of the big arms for Team Argentina, so that ball bouncing just short. Oh, there's a bit of a shadow catch. Oh, but there's a return on Contreras grabbing it. So the first shot was that Fernandez, I think, securing sort of the corner-to-corner attempt. And then the question is whether Luciana Contreras got that ball without a bounce. Okay, and one of the referees with a good view saying, nope, that was indeed a bounce. So a relief for Mexico, I'm sure, as that helps give them a bit more of a chance to take this point, close the gap on the scoreboard. And I think the referee pointing to some chalk or something else spilled on the court. That is what Cuato is trying to clean up over there. Yeah, there we go. Let's use the right tool for the job, folks. Now the mop head returns to its home near center, and an attack comes through. Contreras with a block. Mexico to the line. Their shot not coming through, but Contreras and Felician still out there. Oh, that one, beautiful ball. Castillo taken out, so Mexico down to 3. Not a lot of balls on their side either, as only one is in hand. Argentina doesn't go that way, but that looks like Mexico does lose Cruz on the back. Moran's shot misses toward Contreras. And he continues to play offense, takes her out there. Samuel Felician dealing with a bit of a rush. Mexico knows they don't want to spend tons of time on this. They've still got 8 minutes. They are only down by 3. But Argentina has the option of playing to the clock. Oh, and took too much of the clock there. So that's a problem. That's all 6 balls going the other way. Referee telling them to set up. No free timeouts here, boys. They come to the line. They send a couple in. They get the hit. So a costly mistake on the timer ends up giving Mexico point number 3. They are down by 2. They've got 7:15 to go on the clock. And if they keep playing well, this is, as we say, it's a very small deficit. 7 minutes to get 2 points, very doable. And Argentina, of course, going to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, Mexico adjusting a bit, but the clock's against them. I don't think they want to spend tons of time doing this. And yeah, that was sloppy. Even if it's your not quite your optimal lineup for how you want to do the rush, I think you have to commit to what you've got at a certain point when the refs are set up, and that may have been their warning for the half. Moran tries from long range. Backline shot. Ooh, there's a clean ball coming through. Sarah Castilla sent to the side. Argentina still on them because they have the extra players. See if they can connect on another solo, I think. Ooh, coming close. Ruiz out there on the left side, seems to be the one making the directional call, makes the throw too, and now the rush attack evaded. Samuel Thalesen still out there, big shot and a bigger block. As Mexico hoping they can get that much closer to tying things up. They are at the back line now, nice ball sent in by Contreras. Now again, pump fakes drawing it out. Morin attacks. Okay, we got a 1-for-1 try. Ruiz. Okay, so Ruiz was the target for the throw from Mexico that I think they thought was a hit. Fernandez. Not backed up by the referees on this one, though. I know from all the way across, some things, perspective might not be ideal. And we're not sure what this pause is for, but we're going to get back to things. Everybody back to the back line. 5-on-5 as we step back to it. Moran's shot missing, and a return from Ruiz as well. Fernandez gonna challenge him there. Nope. He does let that shot go, but he's missing a bit over 5 minutes to go now. Argentina seems to have chosen to try and slow things down. We'll see if they let themselves get drawn into a bit more of an exchange. If Mexico maybe gives them that window. There's one hit. Ball retrievers both watching over that ball to see if it would come out on the right side. Viñas doing well to get low away from that ball. 4:40 still on the clock. Fernandez comes up, attacks toward Ruiz this time. Moran hit out. And he's still talking, pointing across the line. Fernandez, not sure why Ruiz is on the court. Neither are the fans, neither are some of the players. Okay, there is a whistle finally. I mean, Argentina kind of playing to the whistle there, so. Players talking at the center line. Everything is still pretty civil at the moment. We do see some smiling, but obviously some differences of opinions on what happened. Officials going to talk things out and sort things out. And one thing to make sure of when you're a player is not to get too sucked into bad feelings about this. And not only that, but if a whistle doesn't go, it is a mistake to step back and relax too much and just make yourself an easy target. So I think they're going to need to sort out which players are actually still going to be on the court, because I think some of the players thought play had stopped, such as Fernandez over there talking to his sideline. He was heads up with Ruiz. They both sent a few balls toward each other, as they have many times this match. Mexico gets some representation in the huddle as well, joining Haydar and Anil. And it's always a challenge for the players to stay warm in these moments too. On the one hand, you get a bit of rest. On the other, you don't want everything to go cold, so. Steven Rodriguez tossing a ball around with the retriever at the back there. Estrada, I think, from the men's team, helping to keep the arm loose. And there is a fair bit to sort out here, so hopefully they're able to do that before too long. 4:19 still on the clock. It's still a 2-point edge, 5-3 in favor of Argentina right now. Looking to take down Mexico. And let's see what we end up with as the huddle breaks. Haydar still talking, Anil coming over. And now the referee just pointing everybody back to the back line. Referee directing Anil back. Haydar back up. They don't want this conversation to stop. Okay, one ball sent over to Argentina. And maybe we have everything all squared up now. Anil believes another player should be off the court, I think. And I think that's Fernandez saying, yeah, that was me in the corner before. I am off now. Moran's just over in my spot. Something like that. Okay, and after all that, we start off again. Players can channel those feelings into a few throws and blocks. Are we missing a ball? After all that, are we missing a ball? Woo. Moran taken out on a long shot. Ruiz gets through. Okay, so Mexico's got 3 in hand. Now they have 4. Argentina with 2. Everything's sorted out, I hope. Ruiz gets a shot toward that opposite corner. It does not connect. Shot coming into the middle. Okay, that's 2 for Mexico. Anil and Haydar still out there, though. And we've seen them do a lot of work for Argentina. Yeah, they really cut it really close again. The referee, I could hear his count from over there. So I have to admit, I think that one's on Argentina for not getting that ball away sooner. Mexico's going to have to do something with the extras, though. They send 3 toward Haydar, just sells out for those dodges. One ball still going to be in his hands. A couple rolled over to Mexico still, and he evades another, threatens to come back up. Anil now armed. Mexico not able to capitalize on the 6-ball count. And so weathering the storm was Argentina. They're going to get to come back up, try to chip away at their opponents. Anil's ball blocked, popped up. Not in a position for a team catch. Mexico still has 2.5 minutes to work with. They need to secure this point in order to play for an eventual win. They go proactive again. Coming up now, Rodriguez lets one go. Haydar slides out of the way. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Mexico regroups. They're coming up quickly. They want to use the time they have. Stepping forward, Rodriguez, hopping, letting it go. Haydar survives, though. Mexico doing the right thing when they have the pressure on them and the time is not in their favor, trying to find good moments. Rodriguez taken out, though. Great cover from Anil. Haydar drawing lots of attention. 2-on-2 now. Only one ball in hand for Mexico. Argentina working this clock. 1:15 to go. They send two into the corner. Solano now with the ball as well. Whoop, gets another one. Team Mexico coming close. We get another pause. This time it's an actual timeout. And so we got a 60-second timeout here with 62 seconds left on the clock. So of course, what's at stake? If Mexico can actually put away Argentina within 32 seconds, maybe 31 seconds, I guess, by the rule, they will have enough time for that runoff to be processed and start a new point. And at that point, they can play for the tie, maybe force overtime, give themselves a chance at a win. Argentina, however, they just need to grind things out. If they can eat the rest of the clock, they will be moving on. It's going to be 2-on-2 when we come back. Referees making the rounds here, wanting to make sure things are clear to everyone about everything. And we are finally back underway. The final minute of this match, most likely. Solano tries a couple of tries. Haydar just wisely using the clock. Nobody is armed with anything now. Okay, it's actually Anil taking the shot. Haydar consent to just eat the timer. Draws in another shot. Solano guessing at when Haydar would let it go. I hope he's listening to the ref's countdown this time. Ooh, there's a try at a catch. Cruz heads off. Anil is going to try and finish this out. I like Solano trying to see if she's got a moment. She looks for a catch. She's taken out. That's going to do it. Argentina, 19 seconds left on the clock, means that this one is over. And at long last, we have an official winner. Argentina 6-3. Over Mexico in mixed foam. They're going to move on. We've still got some hugs in the center line. Hopefully whatever heat players may have been feeling now, channeled into friendliness. And coming up next on this court, we're going to be back to cloth action. With foam after that, you're going to see that alternating pattern for the rest of the day. So I hope you'll stick with us for more dodgeball, no matter what the ball type. We've got plenty more to come here in Graz, Austria at the Dodgeball World Championships.